the big three things I'd say that happened on Raw tonight were the CM Punk thing, the Triple H thing, even though it, again, was kind of a non-event, and get to that.
Do you want to get to that now, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, why not? So, why is it every time Triple H is on Raw, we have to have, like, every commercial break is a montage of Triple H?
Thank you. I was the first thing I was going to mention was how many bumps for his just speaking, for him just to be speaking, were there bumps for about that was going to happen.
Yeah, and at some point they were going to a commercial break, and I think it was Josh Matthews said that Triple H had many momentous moments.
Is that as bad as when Cole says attitudinal?
I think it's worse.
Really? Because attitudinal is not a word.
I make up words all the time, and
but they're clever and funny.
At least I know the context of the words I'm making up, and if you're following along, you could kind of figure it out. As they say, English is a living language. But momentous moments, that's like right up there with like forcible rape as like something absurd to say.
You mean like a what do you call it?
What do you call it?
No, what's the phrase? Oh, we're gonna waste so much time.
Dead air.
Jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, well, no, that's an oxymoron.
Yeah, oxymoron. That's what no.
Momentous moments would be a redundancy.
Redundancy. That's the opposite. See, I'm an idiot. Continue.
Yeah, but then he comes out. Let's cut right to the chase, and then he's like, in the beginning of my career, blah, 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 and I wanted a blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. So am I going to retire? Well, it's like this. Blah, 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 blah. And, like, what he was saying, it was emotional, and I was actually with him, and it's one of the Triple H promos that I've actually liked over the years. But what does he end off with? I don't know. And he leaves.
Yeah. He goes, me retiring? Gee, guys, I don't know. He literally said it just like that.
Yeah.
And
he was like, I never wanted to be that guy that hung around, but no one wanted him around anymore. And I'm like, yeah, that didn't happen, 5 or 10 years ago. And then he's like,
I don't think that's the case.
I just don't know. And then he leaves. And you're like, all right, well, there it is. We don't know. There you have it, folks. We don't know.
He wants to fight Lesnar again in a rematch that I don't think a lot of people want to see.
No.
The crowd there was cheering for it, but I think the majority of the people did not want to see it. I think it served its purpose the way it was. And we milked that whole segment for bull. There it is.
There it is. Well, explicit tag going up.
Forget. Oh, come on. You can throw a beep in there.
I'll try to remember. It was about 11 minutes in.
So, it's for a BS retirement that we know it's not, and there's no way that Triple H is going to go out like that. I mean, will he go out on his back like Shawn or like most people do? I think he would, despite everyone thinking that he wouldn't. But it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be tapping out, broken arm. It's not going to be to Lesnar.
Whatever.